Hi and welcome. This is Daily Read. I'm Piotr, and this is the place where we try to read every day, at least a little bit. Still going for Milton, personally. Hope you got your book out, find something to help you read, and let's dig in. My topic for today will be the retirement plan, or social security as they say. Okay, so the retirement plan pretty much has 3 steps to it. First is, well, pretty much everyone has to pay it. Pretty much the only person you get paid is the government itself. And of course, we need to redistribute that money, because it doesn't matter it does matter a little bit how much you actually paid for your retirement plan during your time where you were working as an employee or an employer or whatever. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you will get the proportionate amount of the money on the retirement that you actually put into the system. Of course, it does. The main idea is pretty much to secure all the rest. So if you are securing all the rest by paying, for example, a higher tax on that, then of course you will be also secured, because eventually other people will pay for you. But do you really want to have this like that? Okay, the first idea is about the redistribution of wealth. More or less the same as with taxes. Why there is a minimum amount of retirement plan money you will be able to get from the government if you, for example, didn't work enough or couldn't work, or your work was a lot less taxed than someone else. Why would you care? I mean, you would care because you would get money for free pretty much, because the faster someone is actually joining the labor force, the workforce in the government in a given country, the more years they will actually pay all the taxes and the retirement plan part. And someone, for example, that joins later will also get more or less the same retirement plan, and pretty much it's very, very unproportionate, because why someone else would want to support someone else? Obviously, it is because someone else would eventually support you. But for instance, if you know that you do not need this and you will support yourself because it is better for you, because it makes you responsible for this, and this is holding you accountable and the sole person that is actually responsible for your life, which actually is very nice lesson of life in general, to be responsible for your own shit. This is you that should be doing this, not someone else. Nobody else should be doing that for you. So this is the first problem, right? Why someone else pays more and gets less, or disproportionate a lot less that they should, even a lot less that they actually put into the system. And the second part, it's the nationalization of that. Why is it only the government that is able to do something like that? Why there are no private companies that actually make you like, hey, you can actually pay that money for your entire life to our company, we will be able to do a lot better job than the government, and you will have a lot more money in the end for the retirement, and of course there is a percentage for us. Sorry, just to finish, because like pretty much you should be able to get your money back that you actually put into the system without any quotas like minimum wage or bullshit like that. Pay your entire life, you should get a lot more, and of course the government should have that money because they have it for your entire life pretty much, and they are able to do something with this. Are they actually able to multiply those dollars or euros or whatever is your currency in your country? Will you get more money that you put into the retirement system? Think about that. Okay, this is pretty interesting because you of course might argue that there is the question of scale, like if the retirement plan is being done by the whole government so everyone chips in, yeah, obviously there is the scale effect, but is it really? Like, if there would be free market, the government should still be able to create a public company with all that money and people would go to him, but this is pretty much a must. There is no choice. So if there is no choice, are they able to do that or not? And maybe private companies would be actually a lot more efficient, because usually anything that is governmental or made by feds is just a lot more, costs a lot more. It's not cost efficient, and only a person that is creating something from scratch and with their own money is able to provide you with the best of the best optimized costs, and the efficiency probably is better than anyone anywhere else, or at least they try to do their best because they want the money. Yes, and of course, if the government is the only person that actually can create a retirement plan for you, they are being ineffectively a monopolist, and well, they don't pretty much. They are not encouraged to provide better and more feasible and efficient solutions because they are the only one on the market. Okay? There is no way you will go with your money anywhere else. So why would they care? And yes, the third part, the actually necessity and the responsibility to pay all of that money for your retirement. Because when you have an agreement for work, as we said, pretty much if you are an employee in more or less any company, they are paying this for you. You don't even see that money. This is something on top of your salary that gets subtracted, and then you get all the money. And yes, the classical argument, because you know better and people will not do it. And hey, if they wouldn't do it, well, pretty much, yeah, they would die homeless, more or less. Well, tough luck. Ah, yes, and here comes the fabulous democracy. If you only have to take care of people, you only have to take care of 51% of the people, and then all the rest should or at least be standing in line with them. Yes, and the other classic argument is, should we actually take away freedom for 99% of the society because 1% is not able to take care of themselves? Meaning there are people that would not pay and we have to take care of them for their elderly age. But should it be like that? We are responsible. I mean, we should try to be. We should be making decisions for ourselves, not make the government do them for us. I mean, how it was? If you won't take the decision for you, someone else will. Okay guys, that's it for it. It's, well, 18 minutes, almost. Okay, so the main idea is, from today, what did we learn? The necessity for paying your retirement plan is actually, I mean, the idea is just, obviously, but it shouldn't be only done by the government. There should be a private branch for them, so you can go to whatever company, firm you can, and pretty much pay them all the money. And it might also remodel the society, because usually, historically, older people pretty much dependent on their children, and that's the classic. But currently, if we are a wealthy society, we don't need to do it. We can just simply pay the retirement plan or some other 401k, and we don't need to bother our children, and they can actually use that time differently, like for example work, make more money, develop themselves, whatever, or take care of their children already. So pretty much what Milton says is, yes, the idea is nice, but it should be not done by the government at all. And I actually think the same way, because if I learned anything is, the more concurrency there is, the competition is fierce, it's better for you because it will stretch yourself, you will be better, and well, hopefully you will get and be able to make enough money that you want, but it's pretty much better for everyone around. Thanks for listening. I'm Pure. This was the Daily Read, where we try to read every day a little bit and learn something new. See you later, guys.